years. He was there actually 22 years ago when I was first trying to get into media. And he's now joined the team again after working in national television in the last decade. He's out there reporting for us. I wanted him to go to Chicago specifically to get HD video for Obama Deception 2, dealing with the hidden microphones that are hidden in sculptures there directly out of 1984. So we're going to have that filed report after we talk to him via audio Skype to preface the report here in just a moment. There's an AP headline out today that New York City approves sensors to pinpoint gunfire, but then they admit that it also records conversations. How do you roll out microphones nationwide hooked into the NSA with keyword? Well, you say it's a gunshot detector. Why? And so is your iPhone watch. That's when, and of course, O'Brien in 1984 is a good guy. So this is how they roll it all out, as long as it's done in a lisping NPR voice with a guy in a purple shirt who talks real slow and shows you lots of images of trendies wearing it, it must be okay. Well, it would be okay if it wasn't covertly, now admittedly designed to control populations. So that's coming up. Speaking of that, Facebook bans gun owners, but allows kitten torture video. Yeah, they've been allowing ISIS to recruit as well. We're constantly censored on Facebook. People say, well, then why do you use it? Well, because we're still able to reach people there. Facebook has, I mean, they want to keep us off of it for a reason. Facebook has no problem with a kitten torture video on its site, but when Facebook users talk about guns, the social media giant will censor them with zeal. And then we link to mainstream articles admitting all of it. They will not let you badmouth anybody that wants gun control or speak out against it. But if you want to torture kittens, why, that's the hot, trendy thing. By the way, that has been for a few years. I kept seeing, like, just on mainline sites and on YouTube, good-looking women, like, kicking kittens around and stuff. And I guess with a decadent slob society that's never been through any crisis, that's the hottest thing. Makes me want to break people's noses. Not the woman doing it so much as whoever's into that and wants to videotape it. Of course, the woman, too. When she needs to go to jail. Just what type of freaks are in this society? Talk about the decline of the Roman Empire. What about the decline of the Western Empire? So that story's up on Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com and needs to go viral. Now, before we go any further, please don't forget this hour is brought to you by MyPatriotSupply.com, MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex. Non-GMO, super high quality, very affordable, storable foods that last up to 20 years. Great customer service, 866-229-0927. As unstable as the world is now, I got storable food. And if I never have to eat it, great. Things were okay, but you need to have an ace in the hole. Firearms, water filtration, and high-quality storable foods. The place to get a lot of your preparedness items, a.k.a. food, MyPatriotSupply.com/Alex. We also have their entire food line at InfoWarsStore.com, but it's probably a wider selection at MyPatriotSupply.com. And finally, we got a big meter running here. I call it mid-air refueling, war bonds. I want to have more reporters on the ground. Leanne McAdoo and SSG Joe Biggs are on their way to cover 9/11 events in New York. When the feds say they believe a terror attack will happen, I don't really think one will, but there might. I mean, the chatter they're getting and what they're saying, who knows? Point is, they're going to be in New York. I need another line of reporters as well, because a lot of the reporters here double as video editors. Controllers when we're doing the nightly news, running the board, finding the clips, doing the research, writing the articles. We're trying to beef up here in the face of what's going on, and we're able to do that when you shop with the white hats, when you shop with the good guys, when you go to InfoWarsStore.com, and we just got the best water filtration, films, books, Patriot apparel, so many other items. InfoWarsStore.com, InfoWarsLife.com, Made in1776.com takes you to the subsection with the Made in America Patriot apparel. You'll notice most of the belt buckles are sold out, but we do have more coming in soon. We have a new Molon Labe that I haven't even talked about that I designed again, the basic design with our designer. And I think it's even better than our last one that became our best seller. It's an American flag hanging straight down with the Spartan helmet looking straight on with two 308 rounds crossed with 1776, Infowars.com, with an American flag, Special Forces style, on the shoulder, and then another message on the back. So this is a literal bestseller. A big Infowars.com on the back with 2 stars, and then on the front, there's not even a com on the back. It just says Infowars. And people ask, what's that? And the front is, I believe, the best-looking gun shirt ever made. And it's not a bestseller yet. The last one is our all-time bestseller. I knew it would be our all-time bestseller. I know your taste, because your taste is mine. This is a shirt I will wear out. This is a shirt that I do wear out. This is a shirt that I promote. And I just realized they came in last week, and I haven't taken some home to wash them, and I haven't sported them yet, Made in America. So go to InfoWarsStore.com or call toll-free 888-253-3139. And I guess it's called the 50 cal Molon Labe. I guess those are 50 cal size cartridges. I guess they're 2 proper size. I just thought they looked like 308 from a distance. So it's called the 50 cal shirt. I didn't come up with the name. I just came up with the design. I wanted 2 crossed with the helmet looking straight on with 1776, an American flag straight down with Molon Labe. And boy, our designer knocked it out of the park with that American flag on the shoulder. People say, hey, that flag's a symbol of evil. You know what? I'm taking that symbol back. It means Second Amendment, freedom, private property. The New World Order is attacking this country for a reason. They want to exploit us, use us to take over, and then implode us. I do not reject the symbol of a pyramid anymore. I used to say no pyramids on anything, but not anymore. The symbol of the pyramid is just a powerful archetypal symbol. Why does the New World Order get to have it? One time we had a prison planet designer make it with the planet with the sun rising behind it, and people said that I was Illuminati, because the Illuminati sometimes uses that symbol. No, I like a sunrise over the earth, the symbol of a new beginning, the light coming back. The globalists claim they are the people bringing light. They are bringing darkness. We allow them to dominate and control everything. It's time to take the symbols back. What's good about the American flag? They've already banned in the military most of the patriot symbols. George Washington, the Don't Tread on Me. Next, they're going to go after the American flag. I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you, we have to take it all back and make it ours. The globalists have made every symbol out there theirs. I'm going to stop right there. I'm going to stop right there. Buckley Hammond is joining us, reporting from the Midwest. He's been in Chicago the last few days, talking to locals on the street, and he filed this report we're about to premiere today, dealing with hidden microphones that we first discovered decades ago, going up around the country. I guess 1998, so that's about 15, 16 years ago. But we know they went in decades ago in test. Now they're going in by the thousands per city, from Boston to Dallas, Texas, from Chicago to L.A., and they're keyword software logging along with bundles of cell receivers, and are also grabbing everybody's data. We broke that with Mikhail Phelan last year, investigative journalist, with the secret Homeland Security documents that became national news. Now they're playing dumb, saying they don't know what they are in Chicago or who put up these sculptures and cell towers. We have the grants. It's Homeland Security. That's how dumb they think you are. So now that you are admitting that they're microphones, they're spinning it, calling them gunshot detectors, because, of course, you can run that software over a microphone as well. So technically that's true, but they're not telling you the rest of the story. Buckley Hammond for Infowars.com, break down this report we're all about to see and hear.
Well, you know, this is you totally hit the nail on the head, and this story I think is a lot bigger than what people realize, because just like you're saying, each time that they roll these systems out, they try to sort of spin it and try to make people think that it's some sort of beneficial circumstance that they're trying to ameliorate or something. Because you know, one of the polls that we walked up on had a big whole sign that was talking about how it was better for the environment because it uses solar energy and wind energy. But it's really just to sort of, initially pierce the consciousness of the people so that they walk around and they see something and then they think it's innocuous, and they don't realize that it's actually eroding their freedoms. And speaking of the people in Chicago, I've spent the better part of the last decade up in Chicago, and they are just wonderful, honest, salt-of-the-earth people. They're really intelligent, and so much creativity and warmth, from the people in Chicago and in the Midwest in general.
You fell in love with Chicago.
Absolutely. I have a lot of admiration for the people up there. But, one of the things that's really interesting is that when we shot this report and even walking around and talking to people, to a person, every single one of the people that we talked to was aghast. They were horrified that these programs were being rolled out, especially when, I sort of described what the ultimate result and goal and possibilities.
We're going to come back and talk about that after the report, but that's the good news. The people are against it, but the system is still doing it. That's why they want to keep it secret. We're not keeping it secret. Here's the report.
Chicago, the quintessential American city, renowned for its innovative architecture, art, and culture of honest, hard-working people. Something is not right in this all-American city. There's a quiet technological program